Traders, how you doing? This is Tom Willard with the video blog of the week. It is Monday, September 27, 2010, about 4:20 in the afternoon Eastern Time. Market is just closed, and I really want to run through a couple things here real quick. First off, the Q. The market is ripping. It continues to move higher. Any attempts to short this thing result in a stop out if you're disciplined. Okay. Hopefully you're getting out if you're trying to short this market. I prefer to just stay out, as I mentioned for the last couple weeks with the swing trades. Do not be buying anything. Do not be shorting anything. Stay out and just make your money on the intraday. SSO not quite as extended. Okay, working its way up, but you can see on the weeklies the SSO is considerably weaker than the Qs. So just something to keep in mind there. So really, the mode continuing for the rest of this week is stay out of swings. I'm not buying anything long and holding it overnight. I will go long intraday. I will go short intraday whenever the opportunity presents itself. So that being said, I want to show you a fantastic trade I was tweeting multiple times today before it hit. And then it hit and it ran. And it was the Seattle Genetics. And this gap up that it had today was really quite remarkable. I had some news which really put it on its own page. And it gapped up here. You'll see on the daily chart quite a bit above all of this consolidation. If you look at the weekly, it's above this area. With a little bit of resistance here, and it went up and actually took it out and then came right back down. So the time in question is on the 1 minute, or the 1 minute chart here. I was watching this, and right around this area here is when I started tweeting, saying, "Hey, Seattle Genetics looks like it's getting ready to go." And sure enough, the market was kind of slopping around, going lower. This thing was holding up, popping up and down, and then making higher lows here. And then this hold of the whole number was what made me want to get on this thing. You enter it here over 14. Stop it under 14, came right back down, gave you another chance to get in here, and then it was just up, and away. Okay, it grinded a little bit here, but went to the first target at 14.50, then pulled back, gave you another opportunity to get on it. Taking a look at the 5, right in here, and it rolled right up to the whole number at $15 a share. Beautiful, beautiful move on this thing. Okay, this was just a bread and butter, and it really comes down to the 1 minute chart and looking at the consolidation here in low volume. And then the move up here, and then the inability to go lower and then go higher. That's the second entry right there. So that's really the trade of the day for today. A couple things I want to bring to your attention. Tyson from last week I mentioned is a short here. And with the market going up, you can see that this short is still paying off. Not very much, but it's paying off. It is going lower. And should the market turn, this thing may fall apart. Looking at the weekly, it's got plenty of room to move down here to at least the $14 area. And then Striker was another one I mentioned that you'd watch short or watch it for a short trap. It was after this day here. And it came down, and then the short trap day was right here on Friday, where it ripped up above this pivot, and now it's holding. Okay, so there's some nice intraday plays there. And like I said, from a swing perspective, it's time to just sit back and relax. If you're on something long, absolutely keep riding it. This one's looking a little bit long in the tooth here. I would not be buying this. This is indicative of novice buying. When you're up this many days and you break a whole $100 number like that, chances are that this will retrace some. I think this thing goes higher in general, but it will retrace some. There's a better price to get in on this, and if you're in it, if you want to get into it and you're not, hold off. You'll get a better price. Watch for a pullback. And if you're in it already, hey, just move the trail stop up. Keep riding it. It may go to 120 without stopping. Who knows, right? So there's no reason to get out of it yet, but it is getting pretty extended here. And I'd be shaving, if you get a large position, start shaving some pieces off and taking those profits. Have a great week, guys. If you got any questions, give me a shout on tom@tomwillardtrading.com. And my website is www.tomwillardtrading.com. And pop it in there when you get a chance, and you can get the updates on my tweets and through my blog as well. Thanks so much, guys. Have a good one.